of Skims. I felt like there's a lot of imagery that was overly sexualized and things that I wouldn't want to see my wife and definitely not my daughters doing in the
Welcome
future.
back, everybody, to another deep dive. Today, we're diving into something I know a lot of you are super curious about. Seems like everyone's been talking about it.
Definitely.
Kanye West and the Grammys. So, we got a ton of messages from y'all sending us all these articles. And to be honest, we were pretty curious ourselves. There were all these rumors flying around saying that Kanye and Bianca Censori got kicked out of the Grammys this year.
Wild, right?
Like, really? Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
So we did what we do here at the Deep Dive. We dug in, we went through all those articles you sent us, and we're ready to break it all down.
Absolutely.
What did we find?
Well, you know what's interesting? We found that there's all this buzz, all these rumors spreading like wildfire.
Yeah.
But when you really get down to it, there's actually no evidence.
What? Really?
Yeah. Zero, zip, nada to support the claim that they actually got kicked out of the Grammys.
Wow. I gotta say, when I first saw those headlines pop up online,
Oh, I know. Clickbait Central.
I totally clicked. You can't resist a juicy Kanye headline, right?
You can't. It's Kanye.
But you're right, after going through everything, we couldn't find a single reliable source that actually confirmed that they were kicked out.
It's a textbook example, really.
Of what?
It just shows how quickly information, or should I say misinformation, spreads in this digital age.
Yeah, like it goes viral in an instant.
Exactly. And it's not just about Kanye either. Think about,
Yeah.
remember that whole thing with, what was it?
Oh, you mean the,
Yeah, that one. Total social media frenzy, completely distorted what actually happened.
right. It's like one little thing happens, and suddenly everyone online becomes an expert.
It's like a game of telephone gone wrong.
Seriously. Okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
Isn't there usually like a little grain of truth to these crazy rumors? Like maybe something did happen with Kanye and it just got totally blown out of proportion.
I mean, that's definitely possible. Maybe there was, like you said, a little incident
Yeah.
or a disagreement, something small that just got twisted and exaggerated as it spread online.
That's what it always seems like, right?
But the main takeaway here, the important thing, is to remember to be critical thinkers.
Okay, so how do we do that? How can we avoid falling for these kinds of stories?
Yeah.
I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in the drama and just believe what you read.
Absolutely. It's easy to get swept up in it all. Here's the thing. One of the best things you can do is check the source. Like, where is this information coming from?
Right.
Is it a reputable news outlet? Is it a well-known organization?
Yeah.
Or is it just some random blog or a social media post with no credibility?
That's a good point.
Another thing to look for is corroboration.
Corroboration, okay.
Are multiple sources reporting the same story? Or is it just one place making these wild claims?
So basically, don't just take one source as the gospel truth.
Exactly. And finally, and this is super important, don't be afraid to be skeptical.
That's hard sometimes though, right?
I know it is, but if something sounds too good to be true, like unbelievably dramatic or scandalous, it probably is.
You're telling me. I always fall for those.
It's like those attention-grabbing headlines.
Oh, yeah.
They're designed to pull you in.
Those are all really helpful tips. Honestly, it's so easy to just skim a headline and assume it's true.
It's human nature. We're busy.
But you're right, taking a moment to actually pause and really verify information, check the sources, be skeptical. It can make a world of difference.
It really can. We can't just be passive consumers of information.
Right.
We have to be active participants, questioning things, thinking critically.
You know, in the end, this whole Kanye kicked out story, it may just be that, a story.
A tall tale.
But it serves as a valuable reminder, don't you think?
Absolutely.
To stay curious about the world, yeah.
Always.
But also to stay informed and think critically about the information that's constantly coming at us.
We're bombarded with it.
We really are.
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap up, I'm curious, what's the most outrageous Kanye rumor you've ever fallen for?
Oh, man. That's a tough one. There are so many. I think I once believed, remember when everyone thought he was...
Well, stop.
I totally fell for that one.
That's hilarious. All right, well, share your best or worst Kanye rumors with us on social media.
Let's hear them.
We want to hear all about it. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. And until next time, stay curious.
Keep on digging.